against one another. This sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. He grins. And for lively, nothing beats the Salty Mast. You do better to ask a younger man than me if you want to know about that place. He nods toward a large round building to the east. Imatal doesn't sound like a Dirwooden name. That's because it isn't. I'm from the Ixamiddle Plains, a broad savanna north of the Dirwood, not so different from the ocean in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn full circle and see nothing but the winds making waves in the grass. He watches the surf lapping against the wrecked boat, but at moments like this, I wonder what business a plainsman like me had taking to the water.
On the hook.
Man, we have tons of quests. This is great.
God damn that son of a coon.
The angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out towards the arbor with glimmering golden eye. Eventually sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head toward you.
Want to run it down on its luck, Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it.
She clenches her jaw and continues quietly.
As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
What's going on exactly?
Exactly. If I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Mestre Verzano is determined to wind up in a grave before the season turns.
The woman looks back at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off.
On the
The
hook.
hell was that? Valiant Trading Company. Well, hold on. Let's go here. Okay, cool. So we've seen that part. Great. Let's go in there. Hold on. Let's loot this first. Then
Hail and well met.
Cartugo. Come take a look at my wares. Exotic goods shipped straight from the Republics and Old Valia. What do you have? The Ring of Wonder. That's cool. Belt of the Stelgare. It doesn't say what it does. It says modifies constant recovery, but it doesn't say what it does exactly. I think that'd be cool to have, though, and give to him. Yeah, I'm assuming, too. 10% focus gain? Yes. Dragon meat, dragon egg. A bunch of potions. A Vitrak brain. I do need that. Thank you. He's got a calico cat and a beagle dog? Bruh. I'm taking these. Just cause. Oh, don't worry. I have lots of money. This is going to cost me nothing. Because I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff here. See? Oops. I'm taking that with me.
Hey there.
Yeah, great.
Hello?
It doesn't say. It says increased. So I'm assuming you're right. I'm assuming it's something to do with, like, you know, making it heal more. Is what I'm assuming this is. Liena, welcome to the Valiant Trading Company.
Greetings.
A young woman stands behind the counter, watching you with quick, intelligent eyes. Welcome. This is your first visit to the Valiant Trading Company, is it not? Please, let me know how I can assist you. Her tone is both professional and inquisitive. What is this place? The Valiant Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Valiant Republics. We oversee trade deals and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. She gestures towards the door on her right. This is our warehouse where we store goods in transit. You have more business to discuss. Who are you? I'm the assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently, I help Verzano run things, but I'll take over when he retires, or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. She rolls her eyes.
I'll see what I can find.
Cool. Good for you. Esteemed Mestre Verzano, while your ambitions would dignify any son of the Republics, your methods do not. The Dukes have asked once that you see to the business interests of all of the Republics. They are not given to asking twice. Vicent Agosti. A shipping manifest listing the cargo of the Principa Siamena. 400 shark skins from Rautai, 20 bales of blackwood from the Living Lands, and 6 dozen barrels of Adir ale. Okay. Bundled navigational charts and nautical maps. Some money. Thank you very much. For immediate transport to Barda, handle with care. There's a lot of soldiers there. Lots of soldiers. Caution flammable. Oops.
This calls for a subtle touch. Give me a real challenge.
That was drugs. Oh. Live specimen do not open. Okay. Doesn't sound too good, bro.
Consider it done. Give me a real challenge. I see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you?
Okay. Interesting. Let's talk to him. Mestre Verzano, a man stands at the corner of the warehouse directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Hello.
When he sees you, he throws his arms wide in an expensive welcome. Greetings! You've come to the warehouse and headquarters of the Valiant Trading Company. He consults a pocket watch. Some of the gold filigree has chipped away. But you're late! I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. He snaps the watch shut. What's the delivery? He tugs at his beard. I must assume then that you are not from the company I contacted at the expedition hall. He waves a hand. But you are here and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough, why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you're not a known associate. You would be left alone, and if not, he shrugs and grins. You look like you could handle yourself. And as for your integrity, I suppose I will just have to trust you, as you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. I'll do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent! Now, deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. You will know what to do with it. He slips a bag of pebbly seeds into your hand. Return to me when you are done and I shall see to your payment.
Welcome.
Verzano checks his battered pocket watch. Better deliver that package, no? Business such as this is best concluded quickly. Who was that feathered woman? Ah, you must mean Pallegina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valiant Embassy. He chuckles. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot to temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That is no surprise. She's hot-headed. A woman in the Brotherhood of Paladins and touched by the god in such an unusual way. Something else I can help you with, or shall I return to my business? Tell me about what you do here. I'm a merchant from Ensense, the fairest of the Valiant Republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Valiant Trading Company. He gestures at the stacked crates. We ship cargo to and from the Republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organization in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. He grins. For a fee. I'd like to know more about the Valiant Trading Company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the Republics. He looks proudly around the warehouse. We sell all manners of goods and equipment, and for years we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armorers throughout Defiance Bay. His smile flickers. Is something wrong? It is nothing. He waves a hand. Only that expedition has grown especially fierce in recent months, but I suppose that is to be expected given the legacy, as the locals call it.
Nice and quiet.
Okay, let's get out. Dude, we got like 5,000 quests in this area. It's crazy. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear whether the skiff has been half built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Oh yeah. I'm glad though. I'm super happy. I love exploring cities. Especially when there's like many districts and tons of different quests and stuff and people to talk to, and it's so awesome. Let's save. Blood? Grab his purse and go! Hello? This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eyes. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Help him up. Thank you. He gasps as he rises. My head. What happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his craped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even a night with Ickley isn't worth this. He limps away. A night with Ickley.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very polite.
This is the Salty Mast. Mud squelches underfoot. Crabs scuttle out of the debris. I can't get down there because I don't have... The water's too high. Thug and Walder Three Fingers. 4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. Hold on, guys. I gotta stretch a little bit. Ah! One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you and then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did you? Best turn around and walk on. Lefty Lish. There's a sudden snapping sound from the direction of the chest, and a second smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it, that's the second lockpick. He looks up at you and stills. Oh. Walter rolls his eyes and turns to you. You've walked down your last pier. I did what now? Bro, if you insist, we can do this if you want to. If you really want to. I mean, I don't think it's the best plan, but if you insist we do it this way, we'll do it this way. Hmm. 25 seconds. And Rage, thank you so much on that host. Do appreciate it, man. Oh, bro. I have 2 people fighting for us. 1 now. Still have the 1. Oh man, that was awesome. Holy shit, that was great.
Sure. Hey there.
The sea chest bears a large embossed sigil of a ship and the word Fortanero beneath it in gilded letters. It's held shut by a heavy brass padlock. Take the sea chest.
They'll never know I'm here.
And what does the flame reveal?
Surrounded by scattered plank, it isn't clear whether the skiff has been... Oh no. We've read that before. The hell's down here?
Isn't this something?
Bro! That was great! Loved it. This is a random thing just hidden there. Loving it. Just like McDonald's. I'm loving it. That's a lie though, I don't really like McDonald's. Okay. Oda's house. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? Nope, if it's something I can help you with, I will. It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to her crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take a hollowborn out. What with the violence near the brothel? You have a hollowborn baby? The answer is etched plainly on her face. Whitewind's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. She sighs and watches the motionless Cradle. I don't approve of what goes on at May's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you recognize him in a heartbeat. I'm sure of it. Tell me about Wade. She scowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes, I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking in the brothel. As ever since, her gaze returns to the silent Cradle. Where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. I have no more questions. Oda closes her tired eyes, likely for the first time in 2 days. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Andres bless you for anything you can do. I'm not going to take any of your money. A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled between filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. A pale green fuzz has colonized one of the loaves. Ugh. I'm not going to take your stuff. Poor woman. I'm not going to take none of these. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Right. So the only place we have not been is the Salty Mast.
They'll never know I'm here.
I dare you to ask them how much it would cost for 2 ladies at once and willing to copulate with a giant cat. If the answer is less than £1,000, I'm in.
Oh my.
Good lord,
Like this in
man.
Gilded Vale. Just Wallaroon of the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
What?
Fraud, Waterdale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Oh my.
Wow, guys. Holy shit. Keep it down. Jesus. Big Dermsey. The Arnon man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. It's a brother, I know, but still, like, come on. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. How much? Dermsey looks you up and down and holds up 5 fingers. Pay 500 if you say so. He fastens his trousers and gives you a salute. What have I just done? Big Dermsey's boon. No! No!
Hey there.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
No! Rolled bills and receipts show amount paid to May's staffs as well as her expenses for ale, fish, and new linens. Good God, man. I'm saving. Let's load that. I just wanted to test it out, see what happens. The attack on sight. That's good to know. Now we know.
Laying low.
Why is your name Two Lips?
Gods keep you.
She leans on the bar, her black painted nails tapping the wood. Well, it'll be. Any of your regular looking for work? They've got to earn their ale money somehow. Take a look. Oh. No. She got camping supplies and a bunch of food. Nothing I'm too interested in.
Welcome.
The Amoa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand stands at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if wary, smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings. The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls, and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who cares about what happened in places like the Gift, but word is you're an exception. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Avar to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their